Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, 605, 32 degrees, and it's messy outside. We'll talk about that in a second. But a lot for you here on a Thursday with Ticket Blitz Thursday, AJR tickets at 8 and 9. Coming up at 7:05, we'll have more of an evening with Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 and Clash with Kenzie at 7:05. Get on the phones for that. Right around 7, by the way, with sports, we launch Piece of Garbage Madness. It is here. And the bracket, thanks to our great friends at the Double Features who just sang our opening song there. They put it together with me. And then that'll be up, and the first matchup, the first one, the voting, you vote. You decide who the biggest piece of garbage is. And the first matchup, these are people and things that were pieces of garbage in the last year. The first matchup will start at 7. There'll be matchups all day, by the way. So when Lauren's on the air and when Brian Phillips is, there's 4 matchups a day as we get in the first round here with the brackets. So,
Wow, because there's 64.
yes, 64.
As we learned earlier this week.
Yeah. Well, I knew, but Kenzie learned that this week, which is really cool.
I thought there's 12.
I thought there was 12.
When I mentally break down a bracket in my mind, that's what it looks like.
64 is a little overwhelming, isn't it?
It's a lot of words, man. Damn.
It's big. It's really big. So that's coming up at 7 with Piece of Garbage. Where do you see this bracket? It might be the greatest bracket ever done in Piece of Garbage Madness. I am confident in saying that. It's very entertaining.
You're very happy with it. I'm very happy you're very happy with it.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll go, should have done this, should have done this. There's going to be a couple of those when I get in there. I'm like, I should have done this.
Well, that's your whole, that's you coulda, woulda, shoulda, the Brian Haddad story.
Yeah.
It's your vibe.
It is my vibe. And in just a few minutes, by the way, also one more prize. We'll talk about Welcome to Rockville, a VIP trip to Florida, which sounds good right now, for Korn, Green Day, Lincoln Park, Shinedown, and more. That's about 6 minutes away. But Lance in Elmwood Park checked in. I put a video up when I came in at 4 of it was snowing like a blizzard at 4 o'clock driving in. And he said in Elmwood Park, it was even worse. Not in Elmwood Park, but there was a tornado warning more south of there. So, we had tornadoes, thunderstorms.
Snow, too.
Yeah.
And it was 75 on Friday. I mean, what? It's giving apocalypse, okay?
And just to start here, I just want to pour one out for my dignity. This is what we're doing here to start it off.
That should happen a while ago, don't you think?
You would think there wasn't much dignity left. But the last little piece of dignity that I had is gone this morning, and it relates to what Lance in Elmwood Park was checking in about with the snow and the video I put up. As I got to my car, covered with a little snow, and as I look out on my deck before I walk down the back steps to get to my car outside, I go back in my house as it's snowing hard sideways, and I grabbed an umbrella.
Ella, A.
I wish it was that cool, Kenzie. Because first off, a man carrying an umbrella, there's no way to look cool doing that.
Dude, I'm so with you. Sorry to call you dude. I know that was weird.
It's okay. I'm a
It
dude.
looks fancy. I think men can look fancy.
Yeah, fancy. No dignity in
As long as
fanciness.
it's a long one that you can almost use as a walking stick. If you got the really short promo from like a car dealership, you can't.
The golf umbrella, if you will.
Yes.
I thought for a minute I thought of Mr. Peanut, but Mr. Peanut does have a cane.
He's got a cane.
I thought he had an umbrella for a second.
But an umbrella gives that energy, the really long ones that they walk around almost like a cane. Like you've seen fancy men do such a thing.
Fancy man. Now, I'm going to say it's probably okay for a fancy man or a man to have an umbrella in the rain, but for the first time in my life, being a Midwestern born and bred, I used the umbrella to block the snow. Thank God there was no one around. It was because
TMZ wasn't there?
Oh, God. I mean, they usually are out back of my apartment.
Typically.
But all the dignity the little bit I had left is gone with
Wait,
an
I have
umbrella.
a question.
Yeah.
I have a question because you walk down, your stairs are covered in the back when you go down
They are.
to your car.
Right.
So But you were walking down covered stairs and your car's like right there.
About 20 feet. Let's say I got 20 feet.
So you had to carry that umbrella all the way down the stairs. Then you opened it to walk like a step and then closed it when you got to your car and got in.
I did.
Wow.
I told you my dignity's gone. I'm not lying.
That is embarrassing.
Well, I shower in the morning, put a little product in my hair.
Oh, yeah, gotta have the products.
And I did,
Oh no, that 1 inch can get out of control.
listen, this is not by accident, partner. This is all
Okay.
planned.
Partner.
Oh my God, last week I was sister, now I'm his partner.
Remember in 40-Year-Old
I can't
Virgin?
keep up.
Remember in 40-Year-Old Virgin when he says that to Andy? He goes,
I don't.
I actually really don't, and I love that movie. I watched
Same.
it like 3 months ago.
who is the black comic or the black guy of their group? I'm trying to remember his name in the movie.
I think it's problematic you don't remember his name, but let me
It's
Google
not
it
problematic.
but
I just
let me
can't remember
Google
his
it for
name
you.
in the
No,
movie.
let me Google the black comic's name. Hold on.
Is that what you're Googling? Black guy and 40-Year-Old Virgin?
That isn't Kevin Hart, because Kevin Hart's also in it.
That's right.
No, I was gonna say Kevin Hart, so not him.
Kevin Hart, by the way, almost steals the movie with 4 lines.
It's kind of his best performance.
It's unreal. He goes like, "Oh, you." What's he say? You're going to give me that warranty, extended warranty.
You settle down with the rest of what he says, Michael Scott.
I'm
You
not
wanna
doing it.
repeat he's gonna like redo his performance. Settle down.
Yeah.
Brian's like in 600 Avenue, Chris Rock's material.
Yeah, great.
Romani Malco is the guy in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes, and remember we tried to tell Andy about doing his hair and getting a new look and a new shirt. He goes like, and he goes to himself. He goes like, "You think this is all an accident, partner?"
But isn't he bald?
He is. He's bald, but his whole look he was going with.
But that's what Brian sounds like because he has almost no hair. And you're like,
listen, I have good
I
hair.
didn't want to get it messed up.
I have good hair with a good product in there to design it. And so the snow today.
I designed my hair on myself.
This is no accident, Kenzie, partner.
Is this a bonus scene? Was this a deleted scene of the director's
Why don't
cut?
I remember? I've seen this movie so many
I
times.
love this movie. I don't know
Maybe-
this scene.
Case, in fairness, maybe it's the way Brian's doing it because sometimes Brian tries to sing a song to be like, "Have you heard this song before?" And the way he does it, I'm like, "Why? I absolutely have never heard of that."
No, how can you not know this scene? We're gonna get the not the Lincoln Park keyword.
You
The
know
Welcome
what?
to Rockville keyword.
Just look up the audio and play raw. I'm sure it's fine.
No, I'm gonna find the scene in a minute. I'm gonna play it for you in a minute. But my dignity's gone because I used an umbrella in the snow today, and that was the point. This is no accident, partner. I can't get my hair all messed up in the snow.
Partner.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101.
All right, so I have that keyword ready for you for a chance to go see Green Day, Lincoln Park, Korn, Shinedown. And by the way, today is Chester Bennington's birthday. We have some tributes going on all morning, a little bit later in the show, to remind you of how powerful and important he was. But we'll give you that keyword in just a second. Now, we started the show with me saying I've lost the last piece of my dignity using an umbrella this morning in the snow as a Midwesterner. What the hell is that crap? But I did it because I just put product in my hair.
You almost sound like you're yelling at us, but you're doing good.
It's
No.
weird. It's a weird tone.
No,
seems odd.
I'm disgusted with myself.
Okay.
That I used an umbrella in the snow
And
this
you're
morning.
taking it out on us.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I got to get out to somebody, and you're here. I thought we were in the tree.
That's healthy.
I thought we were in the tree of trust, but I guess we're not. So
Tree of abuse.
Cycle of abuse.
So I mentioned a line saying, "This is no accident, partner," and you guys didn't remember that line from
know.
40-Year-Old Virgin. Maybe it was in the execution. I don't know. But it's the scene before he waxes his chest when he's talking in the TV area and he's saying, "Am I good looking?"
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so this is the scene that I was reciting.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to do the whole thing.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Thank God.
I found the actual audio. Here it is. He goes, "Am I good looking?"
This is embarrassing for me. This is hard to talk about.
Are you ready for my honest answer?
Yes.
Yeah. I think you're a good-looking cat. I don't think that anybody knows it, and I don't think anybody can see it.
Well, that's why I'm asking you. You know, you seem really well groomed, really put together.
I mean, look, dude. You think this was an accident? All of this right here, premeditated, partner.
See, I said it wrong. It's premeditated, partner.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like partner.
That's how he says it.
Is that like an old Western movie?
No, here we go,
Hands
listen.
up, partner.
Think this was an accident? All of this right here, premeditated, partner.
It's much softer than you did it. Partner.
Premeditated partner?
I just can't believe you had that line ready to go.
I
That's
didn't know when my birthday is.
I know. Like, look.
Kenzie, your birthday's July 4th. Let's stop bringing that up.
Not.
Let's stop bringing that up.
And
It's just annoying.
who was picked first in the 1984 NBA draft?
That would have been Hakeem Olajuwon.
That's correct.
It just bothers me.
But, like, I love that movie. I haven't seen a lot of movies, but I love 40-Year-Old Virgin. I would never be able to pick that line out of the movie as like, oh, my life was just like this scene.
Well, because also you mentioned he's bald, but he also, when he says this is premeditated partner, he goes to his goatee.
You think it's so funny. I
love
how funny you
Because
think
it wasn't
that
like a
scene
thing
is.
in the movie. And
Every-
he's acting like
Listen.
he's acting like it is the wax scene. Like, what do you mean you don't remember this?
Every line of 40-Year-Old Virgin, every scene is elite. It is,
I agree, but I don't
We love
remember
it.
that one.
okay, just let me continue because it gets really funny just the next 10 seconds after that.
You gotta highlight your attributes. You're like a diamond in the rough. You willing to make some sacrifice?
Absolutely.
See that whole Teen Wolf thing you got going right there? You just need to wax that right out. Boom.
Does it hurt?
No, waxing don't hurt. I mean, not unless you a bitch, you know what I mean?
Now that's awesome. I can't believe that's not what you said.
No, I mean partner.
That's not what he said.
He's all premeditated partner.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
That's what he said.
All right, let's
Very
get to the
good.
key. Let's get to the key word.
Now, it's Daytona time. Your chance to win a trip for two to Daytona, Florida to experience Welcome to Rockville. Standard message and data rates apply. Please don't text and drive.
Q101.
Well, this is an incredible VIP trip. Green Day, Korn, Linkin Park, Shinedown, and more, all performing at Welcome to Rockville and Daytona International Speedway. Sounds like a good spot right now. May 15th to the 18th, you get the airfare, the hotel, 2 Daytona Owners Club passes, which is the highest level VIP for that, where you get food, drinks, air conditioning. Plus, you'll meet Newfound Glory, Jim Eat World, Taking Back Sunday, all great people. So all you got to do is text the national keyword, Florida, Florida. I almost spelled it like Florida.
You need to get off this.
So it's Florida to 95819. So it's a different text number than usual. It's our contest text number. Florida, text that to 95819 right now for your chance to win. Got a fact coming up that's going to make your brain go with Brian and Kenzie on Q101 after 21 Pilots.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for a fact that makes your brain go. Well, today, the basketball tournament starts, of course, a half hour away from us dropping our piece of garbage madness bracket, which you voted for everything in there, and you will vote who is the worst or the champion piece of garbage of the last year. Last year was Tiffany Henyard of Dalton. So we'll get to that at 7 o'clock in sports. We'll drop the bracket in the first matchup. But with the basketball tournament today, everybody is going to be watching the games today, whether you even love basketball or not. So productivity is down this first weekend of the basketball tournament. How much money do you think they're claiming is lost because of the basketball tournament, Kenzie? How much do you think with March Madness, how much do you think is lost in just the first weekend?
You mean like what people spend on betting?
No, what it is what they do is they try to quantify, because people don't work when they say they're working, that in productivity of businesses is lost.
Oh,
So not even in
okay.
not even in the betting world, but they just say this much is lost in the U.S. economy because of the tournament.
Okay, so there's 64 teams, so I'm going to say 64 million.
$64 million. Okay? Case, what do you think?
$1 billion.
You think it's a
$1
billion?
Where's your pinky?
My pinky's in my mouth.
There
$1
you go.
billion.
Important.
All right, when we come back after Lenny Kravitz, we will tell you the actual number. You can guess at 312-591-8300.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and time for a fact that makes your brain go. With the basketball tournament starting today, you have until 11 a.m. to get your brackets done. Kenzie, by the way, Case sent out brackets for us last night. Did you fill yours out yet for the basketball tournament?
What?
Okay, better check your email.
Thank you for checking your email.
What? So I have to fill one out for basketball?
Yeah, because we all, between the three of us, we want to see who will do the best.
Basketball?
Did it come with a list of the teams?
Uh-huh.
It's all set there for you. Just pick the matchup.
You gotta check out this link. It's really easy, and it's something you can do. I'll let you do it during the show.
Oh my God. I can't believe I have to do basketball.
We know what'd be fun. I'm not telling you what to do, but you know what'd be fun?
What?
If you pick based on the mascots of each team or the names of the teams that you like the most.
Does it have a list of the mascots next to him?
No, you got to do a little research on that.
Oh, 64.
Yep, 64. Now, with the basketball tournament starting today, a lot of businesses or some analysts of productivity in business today, because everybody's going to sit and watch the games all day today. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, the first weekend is epic with first and second round. How much productivity is lost? Kenzie said 64 teams, $64 million. Makes sense.
Boom.
Case said $1 billion.
Boom.
Both wrong. They're saying $20 billion in productivity will be lost today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday because people just sit and watch the games. People working from home are saying, I'm working. No, you're not. You're watching basketball. People go to bars and watch it.
20 billion with a B?
With a B.
Oh, settle down. No way. Really?
20 billion. And, here's the thing I say.
What do these people think they're producing?
Well, a lot of companies in the last year specifically have tried to get people to come back into the office and go to work. Mm-hmm. If I was a boss, what I would do is set up TVs all in an area where we all can chill out. I'd order some wings and chili, mott sticks probably.
You order chili?
That'd be for me. I love chili.
Okay.
But,
hey, a little something for the boss.
Well,
man
it
over
didn't take
here.
you long to switch this to what you'd want.
some mozzarella sticks. I'd say, come back to work today, but I got all this March Madness set up for everybody. Mm-hmm. And then they'll probably get comfortable and forget that they were working from home after a couple days. And by next week, Monday, they're coming to work in the office.
Oh, you're luring people into the office with food.
And basketball.
What
And
makes you think they
basketball.
would come in after that once the food's gone?
Because I think they would forget they were working from home for the last 5 years. And
Okay.
once you give somebody mozzarella sticks, they're yours for life.
I heard that on To Catch a Predator once. That was the logic that one of the Predators used.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.